All right, guys, I bought this relocation kit for the reverse backup light. There's the number for turbo 350 or 400. That's the part number right there. SW is 652. So basically what it's going to do is on this shifter, I'll have to remove these and then mount it this way, and then you put the switch here, and then I'll take those wires and just run it down this way and splice in. So let me get to taking that piece off, and then I'll put the new piece on. Let me get some more light on the situation because my big butt's sitting in front of this light. And now I've got to pop it out. Tell you, it looks a lot easier in the instructions. I suppose if I tore some stuff, oh, there we go. So that clip came out, and then let's see. Let's see if I can get that pin out. The first one popped right out. I don't know what the holdup is with the rest of them. Okay, so try to use these vice grips to pull this out. No, a little tighter. There we go. Just had some crud on it, I'm sure. So this one we got to save. So toss that one over there. Then the instructions. So this is the first one that we did. And what the instructions say. Remove pivot arm. This will be replaced by one provided. Remove this pin. You will use this one again, which is that one we just pulled out. Remove this pin. You will replace this pin with the one longer provided. So next we're going to go use pin to align center hole. Align bottom edge of NSS bracket with the bottom edge of the shifter. So what I have to do is get this kit and then find the bracket. And so this bracket is going to be, that might be it right there. Yeah, so it doesn't say, but these prongs need to be facing out, not in. Yeah. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. This bracket here, it didn't say. Originally I was pushing it in like this, but what it needs to be is pushed in like this. And then we're going to line it, clamp it, and then drill a hole here and here so that with the provided screws we can lock that down. Alright, I got it all on. Just to run through what I just did. You bolt it here and here, and then you run the longer pivot bolt through here. There's a pivot bolt that you reuse in the middle, and then you reuse the pivot on top. And then you bolt it here and here for the switch. And then of the switch, these are the backup lights, and these are the neutral safety switch. So what I need to do is, this is the backup light original harness, and this is the neutral safety switch harness, which has been jumped, so you can basically start it in gear or what have you. So basically I got to run the wires, cut that off, run some additional wires through here, plug it in here. Now you can clock this left and right. I've already clocked it, used the multimeter, did continuity test across this, so when it is in reverse, which it is right now, it's touching, so we'll turn on my lights. If I put it in park, it's not touching. If I put it in neutral, it's not touching. So everything right now is hooked up well. I just need to extend those wires and hook them up here. I'm debating whether to put the neutral safety switch back on or just leave it there, grounded out. But it's done. It was an easy project. All right, guys. All right, so I've already did one side, extending these wires, and I'm going to solder this side to the plug and put it. Let me see if I can get you in frame here. Basically, I'm going to take the green wire, slide my heat shrink over it, and then where's the there we go. Put this in here. So for this, I think I've already spun it, which is not good. What I'm trying to do here. This is where you need really need one of those things to hold it in place, or an extra 2 hands. I've got one somewhere packed away. It's got alligator clips on it and stuff. Oh, don't go anywhere on me, baby. Move that heat shrink out of the way. Can you see? There we go. Warm it up from the bottom. Let the heat rise. Once it starts getting in there. What's hard is when this thing's moving around. There we go. I think it's starting to warm up on me. Come on now. Come on, girl. I really shouldn't be doing it this way. I should be having it clamped down so it doesn't move. I just need, so what you do is you heat the one side and then apply solder to the other side. The solder goes to where the heat's at. So you want to pull it through. You don't want to tap it. Put the gun down. Let it cool for just a second. Slide this little sucker over it. I know my hand's in the middle of it, but alright. So there's one. Now, do the other one. Can't forget to put the heat shrink over it. Let's see if I can change the angle a little bit so you can see better. There we go. Maybe that will work. If not, I'll edit it out. Try to jam this in like this. Hopefully you can see something. You know what I didn't use? It helps this too, is flux. Also, my solder is very thin, super thin, because I used to use this to solder circuit boards on my remote control helicopter. And there we go. So I had there we go. Yeah, I had remote control helicopter and planes, and I'd solder their circuit boards and stuff. We gotta leave it sit there for a second, because even if it's dry, it might not be dry right away, and then you'll have a cold solder under a crack. And you slide this little sucker over top of it, right there. And then flash it off. All right, I got the wire hooked up. It's in park. I'll take the key, put it in the ignition. Actually, what I need to do is put the batteries on. Gotta go hook the batteries up. Alright, batteries hooked up. The key is on. Or no, the key is in. There it is. Reverse lights are not on. Put it in reverse. Reverse lights are on. Voila. Alright guys, thanks for watching.